I hope that's better. Ah, freaking cameras. The Linux kernel update. I hope that's better. Ah, freaking cameras. The Linux kernel update. There. Had to get that under control. Now I'm lagging camera-wise too. Really? One moment. Even though this camera I'm not going to be really relying on because I'm about to hide it once I get the stream going, but this still is annoying. Default that camera, yes. That one. Okay. Frame rate. Story of life. Anyway, what was I gonna set this phone again so I can see what everybody's doing? I guess that'll work. It's not exactly the best spot. I would mount it, but it'll be in my line of sight when I'm about to see. Flip this over so I can boot up the Raspberry Pi. Now there's a chance the computer might crash and freeze on me because that's been my luck today with my experimentation. Also, there's a chance that my mouse might have just moved in the way of the screen capture. Flip this back over so I can see what I'm doing. Hide this camera. Now, I want to make sure I can get my flight stick over here, so if I'm gaming on a flight stick based game, I can do that. It's all wrapped up in the... One moment. When you have peak controls, yet their peak controls are wrapped up in another peak controller's control wire. Yeah. I need to get a joystick tester on here, but I guess the best way to just hard test this joystick and have a sip of my soda here. Toasty night, very hot. But anyway, I'm gonna go to my SD card. That's basically my hard drive. Go to my applications, go to my games folder. Actually, when I went and curated the other day, I went back and then downloaded a bunch of them. But could I just go to one that I know the joystick just automatically works with? Rockball. That's a good one way to test it. Also, this is a way of sneaking in some Boulder Dash. Oh, you mean it crashed? All right, let's try again. I'm pretty sure I didn't push the button that would cause it to crash. Game. I guess I did. Alright, it's not accepting that one. Okay, let's force reboot the Pi 400. Because that's my luck. Flight stick works. When it doesn't, then it doesn't. I'm not sure what I did to make it crash, but it did. I mean, I could probably just use the keyboard to play games, but not every game's mapped the same way. I wonder if it might be crashing because I don't have that driver installed too. Because there's actually a a joystick driver that's on the JASP website. I haven't downloaded and installed yet. Where is that rock fall? There it is. I'm going to try again. And it crashed again. Oh my goodness. Alright. Joystick, please. I guess I'm gonna have to get that joystick driver. If it isn't one thing, it's another. I had everything figured out but that, apparently. I gotta get this unwrapped too. Oh, that tunk was a different controller. I just don't know whether the flight stick is actually having the crash itself, or if it's just the controller being the controller. Go figure. Alright, maybe I'll try something else that might have the joystick control, and I'll be able to tell immediately. If I can think of what else would do it. Won't be SimCity, maybe some race game. But, most race games use mouse anyway on the system. As you see, I downloaded a whole ton of freaking games. And I even went ahead and downloaded Ultima 4. I patched it so the music would work. Found some old crossword game that wasn't a Scrabble game that wasn't showing up on any of the major sites also. So in some ways I'm finding more software as I'm just poking around. Piece of Wolfenstein. Pretty quiet actually. I wonder what's going on there. I wonder if I glitched the audio. Oh, never mind. The it's playing music. It's so hot. I got the fan turned up. Not sure if you can hear, but it's playing the music. And this is based on the Macintosh version or the Apple II GS. Take your pick on what you want to refer to it as. But pretty much, I think this has the main episodes, but with the altered artwork. It's fine. I'll tap. The movement is pretty chunky, by the way. I do have the run, I'm just not using it. Who shot me? I think I might be remembering stuff wrong because of too much Doom. It doesn't help that the same level of that the same starting level of Wolfenstein's a secret level in Doom 2. With its own separate secret doors. Speaking of Doom 2, I managed to get that to finally work on here. The sound effect for picking up items is all the same, just like the Macintosh version. It doesn't matter if the praise, the score is different for the item. It's just yeah, it's not there. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I can steer it just fine with the mouse too. Just not doing it. Did I just go into a circle? Ow. Ow. 2 HP. It's not there. I must be thinking of the wrong wall. Two HP. I guess I'll eat dog food. I'm half dead. He'll do it. I wonder if he'll drink up blood too, since he's almost dead. That's actually a mechanic in DOS Wolfenstein. Where you find a puddle of blood with teeth in it, he'll actually drink it up when he's almost dead. It's a really strange feature, but it's actually in the game. He'll do it up until he gets like 10% health, and then BJ just stops drinking blood. Well, I'm already past that because I found some food. Keys, where are you? I guess there's nothing in that prison block. This is over here. Or did it come from here? Okay, I came from here. Ah, yes, classic first-person shooting. No map. Yeah, there's no map. Just like it used to be. And dead. Got 2 lives, but I don't know if I want to keep going. Okay. Close Wolfenstein out. Turn the fan back on because I'm sweating to death. I need to see if this joystick will crash on a different game. Crash a different game. I wonder if Zool will work with the joystick. I wouldn't just be touching the joystick. I'm not going to be moving over here until I'm for sure. Now Zool's actually loud enough you can hear it without having the fan turned off, which is pretty cool. Seems like it doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't use the joystick. Definitely uses the typical British game controls. You know, from back before WASD. This uses ZX backslash quote. So, and enter is being my fire button. Well, that's an interesting way to do the wall climb. It's left and right, not even the jump button. Come on. I thought I hit the button. Okay, I guess I did. Oh, now I'm not climbing? What am I doing wrong here? Oh, I guess you do hold up and you get a bigger jump when you do a wall kick. It'd be nice to get a heart, you know, game. It's kind of funny. This game originally was in development as the sequel to Switchblade 2. The sound effects. I'm gonna assume by that flash I picked up enough items. What shot me? I mean, I saw the shots. I didn't see what shot me though. Arc of bullets flying through the air. I'm so terrible with this control. I mean, it probably doesn't help that it's Zool also, but still. Okay. Time to push break. Break out through basic. back to the desktop. I have no idea what this is. Oh, Revelation. Okay, so what key is... Alright. What key goes down then? Huh. Maybe I should have read the manual. I mean, I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to turn the tumblers, but I don't know how to move down to turn the tumblers. Does it actually map to joystick? Nope. Okay. Arrow keys don't do anything either. Break out the game. Read the manual for a guess. Oh, okay. You can push F1 to select joystick. Okay. I'll try again. Come on, game. Really? F1. Or not? I thought it was F1 select joystick. Hello, game. I might have to actually install that driver. Oh, you do need the driver. Okay. Oh my gosh. Time to go get me a software driver. You are? Oh, I just noticed your comment about that charging things, Leanne. Sorry about that. The peak hours really did a number during the week, but this is the weekend. So I ain't that worried about charging times now. In fact, that's probably the reason why I'm streaming so bravely about this is peak hours. But now I have a problem. I have to get that joystick driver for the JASP website, and I think that website is blocked on this operating system. If I can remember how to spell forum correctly. Yeah, the current push for the Cloudflare on everything is actually what's making this go crazy, because it's the new verification. Basically, it says if your web browser doesn't actually have certain HTML rendering, it will not load past this. Never fails. Well, that sucks. If I have to buy a new base. I guess I'm gonna tell the web browser it's a different web. I'm gonna tell the web browser it's a different web browser. Maybe I'll let me load stuff. I was saying it was an iPhone. It doesn't want to load as an iPhone now. Maybe if I tell it if it's Microsoft Internet Explorer, it'll load. I'll make sure it is set to Microsoft Internet Explorer. Yeah, it's on the Internet Explorer. So we'll see if it loads. Of course it doesn't. Ah! All set to be the latest web browser ever, Ladybird. We'll see if that works. It won't load through that. It won't load through that. Maybe it'll work in Otter browser. I'm going to change web browsers for a moment. That's the one thing about Risc OS. You have to be like prepared for everything, because not every website can will accept a web browser. I don't need to be on that page. I need to be on the JAS forum. I'll be right back. I was just asked to go get some ice cream. It is a hot day, so I will go get some. What do you want? Well, I'm back. JAS form, please load. DuckDuckGo isn't even loading, really. Well, that's not a good sign. If DuckDuckGo won't even load, then my chance of actually getting this to work on here is 0. Oh, ice creams? Oh, I'm gonna just make you hungry talking about this. A blueberry cheesecake. Now, if I only could get Jasper to load. Maybe I change the user agent. For this browser. Doesn't seem like that's what's going to work though. Could try using start page to look it up. And even start page is not rendering. What the hell? Maybe the problem is it's not showing me the not loading the correct font. No, it's showing it. It is showing it. Just not loading. Oh, let's even talk about CAPTCHA. Seriously, it's getting harder and harder to use the current internet. It really is. Told you I'd be teasing you about it. Maybe I go into this one and use FrogFind. This FrogFind can do some weird translations, and this browser works well with FrogFind. Or not. What is going on with this? Is the only web browser that's going to load is Iris? I mean, I probably could do better if I was like what I'm going to do, I'm going to open this up, copy this, and I'll use a different web browser. See if it'll bug me to verify it. It's not showing it there. So not that browser. Try an Otter browser again. Well, actually, I have two, but what do you mean I can't copy there? Excuse me. Well, it's there. It's still in the clipboard. Why don't you let me put it in there? Oh well. I can't enter it that way. Maybe if I just go and then flip this to the back, scroll this down, and type it in and see if it'll work. And you still do that. Really? Okay, that's not very encouraging. Other option I have is these browse then, I guess. And then you just go right to Iris. That's fantastic. So I just tried every web browser I have, and the only one that's gonna work is the one that isn't even loading it all the way because it can't pass this test. Wonder if I turn off JavaScript it will work. Yeah, I know. I mean, I shouldn't need this many web browsers. It should just let me get through here. But instead, it has to keep being like this. Because they updated some stuff. Made it so that only certain web browsers can get online. Not everybody has a computer that can do all that. So they make it so you have to suffer, not be able to get your files you want. The only thing I can do is hope that inside my one folder I have the joystick driver, or I can just move it somewhere else important. I'm going to check inside this application, see if it has the joystick driver. It does have it right here. So it is loading the joystick driver. I just don't know why it's not letting me do anything. So strange. Well, now I understand that. Let's go and take another look in here and see if I can get it to actually do its thing now. Because that joystick driver is supposed to be using the same file format as every other one. It doesn't even have the help manual in that one. No help manual. What the heck? I'm just trying to think. Why have I not tried yet on here? Some of these are, I've never heard of them. Others I've recognized. Actually, it is plugged in all the way. It's just, it's being weird. It's like some games just crash. See some pinball. Orc pinball. Yeah, check out this little thing in the corner here. Can't move the pointer over there now to show you, but there's a little screen. Not crashed. I'm gonna start Arc Pinball again. Over in the corner, right up in here, this little screen plays little videos in there. Oh, okay. I'm going to reboot this. I'm going to just reboot the computer for a moment. I'm thinking when I tried to start the joystick driver, it crashed. Now I know this thing works without having it hooked up like that, so it should just work. Should be able to just fire up the game and play it. So I'm going to try Arc Pinball again. I'm going to see if it works this time. It should be working. There we go. See, there's the joystick driver. Go figure. Alright. Right down the toilet. So much for that. Oops. I'm doing pretty good. I actually got the ball stopper up for a change. How long it took me to even get to this point is really ridiculous, because this is the last ball. Now I get the ball stopper out. So there's that run. Yeah, I like pinball too. I have I think I have another pinball game on here also. Where was that? I think it's Silver Ball. Yeah, here it is, Silver Ball. Now this one's controls are way different than I was expecting. So I'm gonna have to look it up. Manual. See if this actually has the manual. Nope, no help menu. Fantastic. Yeah. I know this one's pretty colorful. If only I understood how to play it. Hopefully this isn't joystick driven. It doesn't seem to be. Well, space is yeah, space seems to be just to bump the table. F3 is doing something. Even F11 and F12 don't seem to be doing anything. No clues about how that one works. It's pretty funny. I have a bunch of different games on here, and some I don't. Some I understand how they work. Others, even if I was to ask for the manual, it's not showing the manual. So maybe if I open the app, it'll have a help folder in there. No, it doesn't. How does that even? Huh. That would be nice if I could get this to frickin' work. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the help just says there's no help. Especially how encoded it is.
I also played Fireball 2. Try off the music and do sound effects instead. Oh, my name's getting called. Fantastic. Is there even a pause? Oh, there's an escape. I'll be right back. And I'm back. Guess we're gonna just do it again like this. Reversed controls. That was a really nasty pickup. It seems like N gets rid of your items. Alright, now I'm reversed. No real advantage of being reversed. And I died already that quickly. Just quit the game, I guess. Some of these I still don't know what that is either, so it's like, I know what Gods is. I own that on PlayStation 4. And I've played Fish Fillets before. It's like I said, I know what some of these are, and some of these I don't really know. Some of these are like really tricky to play, even though I know what they are. Cannon Fodder, for example. I have a lot of war games. I've noticed this. I got Wolfenstein. I got Cannon Fodder here. I could probably get more war games on here. There's so many war games. I get Civilization. But yeah, Cannon Fodder is actually a pretty brutal game. You only get 100 guys to finish the game with. And basically they join as a recruit in here. They just, the more you succeed, the more people show up in line. And they just join your squadron. It's all tactical, but it's also stealth tactical. I'm not very good at it. Come on, show me J stats. Come on, waiting game. You didn't freeze, did you? Yeah, I think it froze. Ah! Try this again. Okay, I guess I'm waiting on the loading of the mission. Or worse, I'm waiting on the crashing of the Raspberry Pi because it's getting hot. The Pi actually has some pretty decent heat sinks. I mean, it keeps itself cool under ridiculous temperatures. But yeah, I can put my hand back here and I can feel the heat. Yeah. I think I might have to call it for the Raspberry Pi stream already. And the worst thing is I don't even know how long it's been. Actually, probably about 40 minutes. Yeah, game. Yep, it's crashed. Can't you see help there either? So that's just figures. Well, I'm gonna call it for the tonight's stream. It's getting too hot. Pretty soon people won't be able to hear me anyway. At some point I'll come through here and find a couple more of those oddball classics for Risc OS. Besides the casino stuff, because I have casino stuff on here and board games. Alone in the Dark. Maybe one day I'll get into that. But that's pretty much the same as what the modern Windows version is, really. Yeah, I know. I just things aren't loading. There's not much I can do about it. It's too hot. Some things are crashing. Maybe it's my joystick is actually being buggy right now because it crashed when I was running the one game. You know, the funny thing is, before it was fine. I do have a bunch of different emulators on here too, because it said let's just come along with them. Like comes with this one here. So this does the old BBC Micro Beavis. When you got some games, got some other things on here that I wasn't sure was gonna work or not. Some of these I still need to check out, like Odd Job. I know what School Days is because I've had that on before. I even own that on Steam, but I don't own that version of School Days. It's an older version of School Days. And then one of these times I'm gonna come in here and I'm gonna figure out how to work this. This has some very funky stuff involving how it works. You have to literally build an application folder just to even load DOS games, you know, like IBM PC on Risc OS. It works, but it's just very funky. You have to literally build an application. And this is basically how you make an application in BASIC on the operating system. So it's pretty funny how all the machine code for Risc OS, it runs on the BASIC layer. I literally just like hit F12, right? And it says to command CLI, but it's basically BASIC. So, but basically it's just a shell over BASIC. So if I was to type BASIC, it'd go BASIC, and from here I could just program like crazy, and everything would be at the machine code level on this operating system, which is just wild, but it's cool. But the problem with this programming this version of BASIC is I don't know how it works. I thought I just sent bye. I thought bye was how you quit the operating system. Maybe is it quit? Oh, it's quit. Okay. So, but yeah, there's a lot of stuff on here that it's amazing. I got a radio player. I got movie players. I got basically this is for this setup for Risc OS that I have on here. It's like complete. The only thing it doesn't do is play YouTube. Don't worry about that much because I have tablets and phones for when I want to watch YouTube, and this basically keeps power consumption low when it's going. It's pretty cool. But yeah, I know, rambling on, but I think I'm actually gonna stop for the night. I'm gonna oh, wrong button. I'm gonna tell this thing to shut down. I'm gonna hold function. Hit F10 because that's the power button on Risc OS. And hopefully it turns off. When it turns off, you should see fruit stripe bars be on the black screen. There we go. Okay. Flip this over. Come on, computer. There we go. And I guess I'm going to stop it. Yeah. Stop the stream. Yeah, good night.